What up, party people? Oh, I hope everybody's doing well. Let's just do an early morning tarot reading. I'm going to use my new Oracle decks. I haven't used them. I bought them and just never used them on anyone yet. So let me just adjust this. Not the best tech person here, but I'll give it a go. All right, so I think these are by Liz Cavendish, or I suck with names, so just give me a minute here. Shuffle these. I'm still in my PJs. Gotta be comfy. Ravens are gonna be leaving here in like 20, 30 minutes to go to the chiropractor. So. All right. Good morning, Dakota. Thanks for tuning in. Dropping cards. We're gonna use these Oracle decks that I got, never used yet. I got a couple of them, but so we'll use this deck. It's pretty, and then I have this deck. We'll use this too. Okay. So again, if this is for you, you'll know. If not, don't try to make it fit. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, I also wanted to use my Rebel deck. Hey, Uncle Gary. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let me put this up. Hey, Julie. All right. All right, I can't read it backwards. At a moment's regret. So somebody is idolizing the past, looking back. Fearing that you might have made a mistake. What I'm getting right now is somebody left a partner and they're feeling a little like insecure, like maybe they can't do it on their own. What's up, Trevor? I just started. You need something?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Do you need something? You're gonna let me do my video?
Yeah, I'll let you do your video.
Hey, Cindy. All right, so we got somebody that's living in the past or fearing that they made a mistake, you know? So if that's for you, fine. If not, don't make it fit. All right. Then we got believe somebody, strange encounters. So maybe you're starting to notice like the paranormal. Maybe you're noticing that things just ain't sitting right. You know, maybe that has to do with your old beliefs from the past, you know? Again, nothing, that's for you to decide. So in a reversal position, belonging to your own dream, creating your own life, manifesting your own reality. Our thoughts are what create our now, our present. So when I always say about the negative mindsets or the positive mindsets, that has to do with believing in self. If you're thinking positive, then it shall be. But if you're thinking negatively, that's exactly what you're going to get. A negative thought patterns, and your thoughts turns into things. So this is how we manifest the good or the bad. It's all about your thoughts and how you're thinking them, you know? So own your own dream, you know, own your own reality, because life is what you make of it. Go for now, not in the past. You know, you did what you did. People had to overcome certain situations to get where we are today. If you don't use that as a learning experience, well, then you're just shitting on yourself, you know, taking it out on others when it has to do with you. Growing up, you know, wanting to grow and experience, learning from what you went through, learning from the past. Maybe you're fearing aging, you know, like, look, I got fucking gray hairs, but guess what? People are paying for highlights, gray highlights, and I'm rocking them, you know, and that's how I feel. All the past experiences, you better rock that shit, because you are now from your past. And if you look at it as growth and expansion, learning new things and overcoming things from the past, well, then that's good. You know, kudos to you. You got another day. Again, another reversal. Never jam today. Promoting, you know, don't use empty words. So maybe what you're doing right now is using empty words. Hey, Tara. Hey, Heather. So it's like, get out of the past, you know, live for today, not yesterday. Live for today. Don't even live for tomorrow. Live for the moment. Okay, then we got nature and communication. Energies, fairy energies. It's living, learning, loving, giving back, but really giving to yourself so that you can be that, you know, that new you, that healthy you, the one that wants to give, because, you know, you give to yourself, so you're full of energy. Managing to be glad, but again, it's in a reversal position. Pretty cards, but you know, this person to me looks sad. because you're supposed to be creating your own happiness, but you're not. Somebody is still stuck in the past. Get over it. You gotta just move on and live and learn. All right. With that, I want to use one of the Rebel decks. Okay. I don't know, Tara. I don't know. Hold on a second. I'm always glowing, girl. You know? You're a badass. Act like it. You're giving away your power. So, giving away your power if you're aligned is one thing. But just giving your power because you feel as if you have to do something, that's not the way to go. You know? You are the shit. Well, of course I am. And don't forget it. And don't you forget that. You know, not pretending, but knowing your own self, knowing your worth, speaking your truth. That's all that matters. Because you are the shiznit. Like I always say, I'm famous, okay? I'm famous in my own right, you know? Oh, girl, look, I don't even know, okay? Because I let my ego get involved, and that's why I can't read my own cards, you know? All right, I'm going to use this other deck. I'm just going to use my playing cards because that's better. All right, let's see. Well, just drop one. So somebody is feeling fulfilled, understood and understanding others. And again, you can't understand others if you don't understand yourself. Just breathe. It's some kind of ascension, you know? You didn't fall, you're on the rise. So just so a lot of people, I keep getting the past. I'm not really sure who's living in the past, but you need to get out of the past. I need to fix this because I can't look at myself like that. It's all about your surroundings too. If you're going to react and respond to your environment, that's not any good. You know, you can't like have a jerking response to things. You know, that's why we say about meditating, being aligned, and things like that, because you're going to react to something bad. But if you can just hold your shit together, you know, you'll be fine. Somebody is feeling like frictions. They're minor, but they're also being able to see the big picture. So I'm not sure if somebody threw something at you like, hey, blah, 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 this is what I want you to do. And it's like, you might want me to do that, but this is what I want to do. And since you're asking me to do it, then I'm going to do it my way, or there's the highway, you know, and then gets to step in. That's what you got to do. Yeah, and again, this all has to do with you and your surroundings being aligned, not responding to others' beliefs, you know, and their opinions, because it doesn't matter. It only matters what you think. And again, this goes back to the reading like yesterday. If you're going to ask for opinions and stuff, that's fine too, but be careful who you are asking, because if it's a negative answer, you're going to get a negative answer, and then you're not going to like that, especially if you're not aligned and you don't know self. You know, that's what happens. And then people, they care too much what other people think. Again, in your surroundings, it's like leaving the oppositions and the frictions and shit like that in the past, because the past is the past. We got to live for today. All right. Let me go back real quick to these Oracle cards. This is a different deck. Tara, this is going to be for you quick, and then Dakota, I'll do one for you. I was just trying to get a couple of those out there. All right, Tara. I can't see it. It's in a reversal. Breaking Dawn, Violet Angel. Well, to me, and the Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Well, we already know that you done ascended and you went above and beyond with yourself, self-truth, self-love, manifesting your reality and whatnot. But it's like I got goosebumps, so I know it to be true. It's like you already made this powerful shift, and you can only keep going up, up, up. But it's like now you got some choices in the horizon. You know what I mean? And it's like, whoa, what am I going to do? Hey, Nick. But it's like not live in the past, but those memories that you've created with others from the past, utilize those. And you can like even move forward even more, you know, more than what you even thought possible. Like, I know that you know, but you don't even know yet. Like it can only fucking go up, you know? Man, I got goosebumps like crazy. Look at that. I'm bumping over here. And I don't mean smells. Just all there then in there. It's time for a change. Learn something new. Like you said about honing your skills. It's like, honing even more, focus on exactly what you want, whether that be a certification in, I don't know, fucking teaching, which you're already a teacher and an uplifter, but I mean credentialing. So something behind your name that you already have, you need to build upon that, which I think you already know, because I think it says yes. So, you know, and this is just shit that's just coming to me. See, Cindy? And so, you know, this might be for Tara, but this can also be for you too. Piggybacking, you girls know how this works. But it's a lot of good, a lot of oomph, a lot of triumph, a lot of ascension, a lot of just growing and expanding and taking others on that journey with you so they can see it, you know, and they can. So it's like a lot of people need to see it to believe it, but it's like we, the uplifters, the teachers and whatnot, it's like we already see people's worth well before they can see it, and it's just a matter of getting them to believe it. But it's like you got to believe it to see it. So it's kind of backwards, you know, for us, because we already know. Like I might talk to somebody and they're like, oh, you know, not having this, or it's not going this way, but it's like, oh, no, you do have this and you are this, but it's like you don't see it, but I can see that, you know. And it's easier to look at someone and read their vibrations and be like, oh my God, you know, you got this great, blah, blah, blah. But when you're living in that moment, when you're in that sticky situation that you care the most about, you tend not to look at things like the way I might look at it, you know. And it's like I said, it's hard for me too. We're all learning. Everything is growth, you know. And they always say about it being delicious and enjoying the journey, and as you should, you know, because words don't teach, life experience does. Okay. And then release your power. You're not relinquishing your power. You're releasing it and giving it out. And if you don't take that time for self-love, you know, rejuvenation, resting, meditation, then you have nothing to give. You know, you're spent. And then you're just fucking walking around like a zombie just doing shit because you have to do it. A person that's aligned is a million more times powerful than, you know, someone that's just doing shit. You know, I run rings around people because I'm, for the most part, in my alignment, you know, so therefore I shine, I glow, I grow, and I'm just out there. You know, people are like, oh, how you do that? And it's like, I'm a natural, because I take that time. Before I didn't, I was a fucking sourpuss, you know, I was a negative Nancy. And in the past 2 years, it's like, whoa, you know, something like that. All right. All right, Dakota, you're next. So Tara, nothing but growth and expansion. Cindy, you already know. You both already know. So blah, 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 blah. All right, let's see. I got these new ones. As you should, Tara, as you should. You've got to take time for yourself. Now, I haven't used these. I think these are the John Holland Psychic Oracle cards. I'm not sure. I have so many. All right, let's see. I love you too, Tara, and thank you for tuning in. From one tarot reader to the next, you know. All right, Dakota, let's see. All right, so despair. Now it's in reversal position, so that means you're no longer in despair. You're not feeling desperate, or like, you know, maybe because you were stuck in the house and you know, maybe you went back to work or something like that. So you're feeling good, you're feeling replenished, things like that. All right, again, celebration. So, and it's in the reversal. Maybe you had a little bit too much celebration last night or the other day. Not for me to decide, that's for you. But if you're not out there, you need to get out there and get back to socializing. And I don't just mean on social media. I mean, you need to get yourself out there and start celebrating with your people, hanging out, having a grand old time. Oh, yeah. Somebody must have been deceitful. Somebody lied to you in the past, but it's like you're over it. You don't give a shit anymore. You're done with it. It's like, time to move on. Today's a new day, you know? And then, again, your devotion. So you're devoted to yourself. You're devoted to your, you know, your love for yourself, speaking your truth as you should, waving your freak flag, you know, whatever that might be for you, just speaking your piece and being proud of it. Healer guides, loss. So you must have had some kind of loss, some kind of devastating type situation, but it's not anymore. You know, you grew, you expanded from that. So you that's really, really good. Okay, so my mental health issue from 8 years, blah, 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 mental health problems, 8 years. Is it in a cure? Look, I'm just going to be honest with you. Do you feel as if you're getting better? Because I could sit here and flip cards all day and tell you till I'm blue in the face, and you are too, you know, that you're not depressed. It's either you feel like you are depressed or you're not, or it's okay to wobble and feel like one day you're better than what you were yesterday. It's all about self-awareness. Hey, Mandy, it's all about self-awareness. So if you're feeling good one day, that's great. Baby steps. You can't get from here to there. You know what I mean? So you got to look at it for every minute, every second. You have that choice to change your mentality, your mindset. So if you're feeling a little bit better, then that's good. Hello, Raven. Nobody can see you. The camera's faced towards me. Damn kids, wherever I go. But anyway, as far as the depression, it's like, as long as you're feeling better than you did a couple minutes ago, then yeah, your depression is, you know, not as depressing. So is it, I can't tell you yes or no, Shipley, or if that's Shilpy. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. That's for you to decide, and you only. Raven Dakota said hello. So I don't know. Again, because look, like I said, I can't tell you if you're cured. It's knowing whether you're cured or not. And if you want that help, I'm not trying to be rude, but it sounds like you're already in a negative mindset, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and say, no, you're not, because it's like, I can't answer that question for you because we all have free will. Do you want to be depressed? Then you're depressed. If you don't want to be, then you don't have to be. I have bipolar. I haven't had medications in years. And you know what I mean? It's all about you. So again, I can't answer that for you. That's right, man. You gotta think positive to get positive. But some people, they don't know about that yet. So that's, that's for them to decide, not me. So if you want to be better, then you're better. If not, then you're not. Okay, like I said, I'm bipolar type 2, and that just has to do with the cycling, whether you're manic or you're depressive, blah, blah, blah. And it's, some people go for months, years, whatever, in a certain mindset. So yeah, I have that too, but that's just something that they label you with. That doesn't define you. You know, so to get out of the depression, what you got to do is find something that you like to do. Do you enjoy painting, going for a walk? Then that's what you do. You have that. So, and like I said, I can't tell you if you're cured because that's for you to decide. So me, I'm cured. But everybody has their ups and downs. It's how you choose and what you do with them, you know? So I'm going to pull one of these, Rebel cards for you. Yeah, 8 years, you know, I don't know what to tell you because I've had it for my whole life and I'm fine, you know. It says, ancient shit is cool. You need some fucking yoga in your life, basically. And yes, I have been unmedicated for 10 years. You're fine. It's just how you look at life. You know, you might not like it, you might, but that's up to you. Got your own free will. So that's your shit, not mine, you know. Time to let it go. Move the fuck on. Get over that label. You know, just don't look at it like that. That's all it is. It's a label, okay? Mandy, stop being a tight ass. Loosen the fuck up, okay? Control freaks don't get laid. Look, that's what it says, Mandy. I'm just going to leave that there, okay? That's for you. Can't get laid if you're uptight, Mandy. It says, fuck, shit is about to get real. You need your people around. Mandy, you always have your people around. I'm here. You got to let go of the past. Just get over it. The past is what made you and how you are today. It's how you look at it today, whether the past hindered you or, you know, made you expand. All right, Mandy, let's do one more. Dress, release your power, let it go. I think I just pulled that. Let me grab another one. I don't like these cards right now. I'm not filling these. Let's grab one of these. I haven't used these either. Then it won't work. You've got to let go of your past or you're going to be stuck in it. And again, you got to do something that makes you feel good, not because somebody wants you to do it, but because you want to do it. All right, Mandy, it says new path, a new guide, and renewal. It's time to just relax and let it go. Okay, if you want to move on, now's the time. Damn, an iPhone. Someone sent you an iPhone 11. I got that XS one. That shit. Tell somebody to send me one. Fuck. No, I'm just kidding. That's cool. Kudos to you, girl. There's nothing wrong with that. I wish I had a rich sugar daddy or sugar mama, you know? And this one is formulate, strategize, and devise. So, Mandy, whatever plan you got, just in your head, don't worry about telling anybody. Just do it. Do it how you want to do it. Baby steps. You can't get there from here, you know what I mean? You just baby step it, one day at a time. Hold on. Valencia. Resolute and determined. So whatever you're deciding to do, I would do it. Again, that's not for me to decide. That's for you to decide, Mandy. It's moving on, moving past, and just moving forward, looking forward for today, though. Live for today, not for tomorrow, and just take it step by step. Lulu. Sure, I'll give you a card. Let's see. Oh, reversal. Blanche. Light, serenity, and beacon. So it's like maybe in the past, Lulu, you were shining your light very brightly, but maybe you're feeling like it dimmed out. But maybe something happened to you and the situation, and you're just like, man, you got to get over it. You got to look at it like, what good can you take from it? How can you grow from this experience? It might be negative, but you got to look at it differently. Remorse, guilt, and forgiveness. Forgive yourself if you made a mistake. If you believed in someone and they let you down, that's okay. It happens. But did you let yourself down? No, you didn't, because you're always there for yourself. So you'll hear me say a lot that you have to trust in yourself first, and it's okay to listen to other people's opinions and ask for help and guidance, but ultimately stick with what you believe, you know? It definitely is a transition period. A lot of people are just like woke, you know, they're like, damn, you know, and honestly, I think it has a lot to do with this pandemic and shit. You're moving on from someone, that's great. And you got to look at that moving on as a good thing. Like, you know, you might have spent years with this person, or maybe it was your baby, you know, your baby daddy, whatever, your baby mom, whomever, but they taught you a lot. What you had to experience, what you didn't want to know, what you really want. And if you can look at the positive side of that as growth and expansion, and obtaining knowledge through life experience, then it can only go up. But if you're stuck in a negative mindset, you just fucking drag yourself down, you know? Yeah, Mandy, trusting yourself and being confident and aware is like the biggest thing that you can do. That is the number one exceller and extender and everything. It just goes up and up and up, because if you believe in yourself, then everyone else freaking follows your lead, because you lead by example. You know, you're a teacher, an uplifter, and that's what we do, you know. And it's okay to stumble and fall, as long as you pick yourself back up and do it again, you know, if you want to. But if you don't want to, then again, that's on you, and that's how you're looking at it. Hold on, Lulu, let's see. She who creates. So you need to get back to being spontaneous and get back to your creativity. There's nothing wrong with taking a break or a rest from it, a respite, you know. It's just finding the time for you to rebuild and regain that trust, and just getting out there, and you don't really want to think about things too much, because then we tend to like go back in so that's why I do live videos and stuff, because if I sit down, I take the time to write like a template, I talk myself out of it. And it's like, fuck, Brandy, you missed your opportunity. Because I sat there and second guessed, even though it's a process, it's like, I better just go in and do it, you know? And if people like it, great. If not, I don't care. It's about how I feel, you know? So, right. See, Lulu, that's great. Self-awareness, you know, and again, it's okay to fuck up, and it's how we respond to the situations, you know? Hey, Jeff. I can't wait to see you, Jeff. All the way coming from Colorado. I can't wait to do our live videos. I was just telling my friend Dorian that you're coming, and we're going to be having a fun time. But yeah, Lulu, it's going to be great. It's only going to go, you know, up from here. Hey, Trevor. So don't worry about it. Don't get stuck in a rut. Don't overthink it. But, you know, right, if you overthink it, you get back to feeling low and depressed and like, second guessing, like I better not do that. But don't do that. Just freaking do it, you know? And if it makes you feel good at the moment, do it. Always do what you want. Hey, Pat. Hey, bud, what's up? I'm going to do a couple more things, okay? Okay. Let me pull one of these out. Now, these are just like the Divine Oracle. So these... Go ahead. Go play with that slime, buddy. Mom's just doing tarot card readings. I'll be off of here soon, okay? Because I got to watch the baby. Raven's got to go to the chiropractor. And then Mom will get back on and make videos later. You're so welcome, Lulu, and thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody, right now there's only 7 people, but that's cool because if not, I'd be sitting here talking to a blank screen anyway. So I appreciate y'all tuning in and taking time away from your day, from your family. Don't forget that my YouTube channel, it's on my page. Subscribe, share my shit, whatevs. You know, word of mouth is best advertisement. I will not advertise. I just use my readings, and if somebody tells somebody about me, then hey, if not, whatevs. I'm a kept woman, so I'm paid anyway. I'm paid every day. It would be nice to get gifts though, Mandy. All right, so refine your attention. Hone in on what you want, not what other people want. You do things what you want to do, whether it be the dishes, cleaning, gardening, whatevs. Do it because you want to do it, not because you feel obligated. All right, rejuvenate. You got to take that time. It's in a reversal position, so somebody ain't taking that time for self-love and self-worth. You know, go to, if you got kids, I don't want to hear that excuse. Lock them out of your room. Unless, you know, it's a newborn. You got to take care of your kids, people, you know, but get back to you then. Don't throw away your gifts, Mandy. Oh, you were thrown off. Shit, girl. Somebody loves you. Let the freaking universe give back. That's what you got to do. Yo, you can sell that shit and make cash. That's like a 1,000,000% fucking profit. You know what I mean?
Oh, Mom.
What?
I didn't know if you heard me, but
If you're...
Dakota, I said hi.
Oh, Dakota, if you're still watching, Raven said hello. And then there's live your soul, not a role. Look, we all come here with titles. We are all souls. We are souls that come with a body, not a body that comes with the soul. You know what I mean? It's your soul's purpose. It's growth. And we have to go through like pitfalls and things like that to learn. And that's just how it is. It would be fucking boring if someone's like, here you go, here you go, here you go. Oh, you want this? Here you go. Oh, you want that? Here you go. How do you learn from someone just handing you shit all the time? You don't. You don't. And be patient. Somebody's not patient, but just be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. It takes time. You can't get, you know, there from fucking here. It's baby steps. Tiny little baby steps. Love Crystal, you're going through issues with your baby daddy. Well, I'm not anymore, but I used to. You just got to look at them for the good. You know, if maybe you got a deadbeat baby daddy, not saying that you do, but I'm just putting this out there as an example. You have to look at that situation like they taught you what a good dad looks like, or, you know, something like that. So you know exactly what to look for next time around. And maybe you taught them things, but you both had to grow from this experience, you know. Sometimes when people separate and move their, you know, their own paths, they grow. My ex-husband was like that too. Like, we did not get along, and he was a good dad, but he wasn't the best one. And then when we split and I wasn't there to hinder him and his responsibilities, he's just fucking great. He's a great, amazing father, kind of person. person, but it just wasn't for me, but it is for somebody else, you know? That's how you got to look at it. So your baby daddy might be a certain kind of way, but look at him for what he has given you. He's given you a child. You know, even if he's not hands-on all the time, that's okay. But you're there and it's up to you anyway. So, and admit your vulnerabilities. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's fine. That's how we find us, our true us, our higher self. It's like, this is really you and you can do so much more. You're so powerful, but we don't get a lot of chances, you know, to experience that because we got people doing shit for us. So, Lulu, you're very welcome. But bust out of your cocoon, what I always say. So I was in this cardboard box, right? Fucking double tape with duct tape, masking tape. And then I took a box cutter and ripped that shit right out of there. And now look at me. A couple years ago, you would not see me on camera or nothing. I was so like, not ashamed, but like I felt almost like a narcissist because like who wants to listen to me? Who wants to stare at me while I'm on the things? And it's like, shit, I'll watch my videos to do my editing and my describing in my description. And I'm like, yo, she's fucking hilarious. Or, oh my God, you know what? She might look a little rough, but she's pretty good looking. You know, stuff like that. You better toot your own fucking horn because nobody else is going to do it for you. When they do, you're kind of like, eh. You know, my husband will be like, oh, you look really good today. I'll be like, I know. I'm not conceited. I'm convinced and I'm confident. Something like that, you know? Somebody just, oh, hey, Richard. Spook girl. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm going to chiropractor.
Okay, bye. I love you. I'm going to get off of here so I can go.
Okay, baby's upstairs sleeping in your room anyways.
Okay. All right. I love you.
Love you too, Mom.
Hope he can crack that back. But anyway, let me do one more. Forgive and forget. Yeah. Forgive yourself that you fucked up and forget that you made a mistake. Well, actually, don't forget. Forget that the other person might have made a mistake because we're all human. We got to learn. And some of us just need babies at an early age to learn and appreciate life and things like that, you know, to define what you really, really want. Somebody asked me for a thing, but, oh, okay, I already answered that. Okay. Well, look, guys, that's all I got for you today. I got my grandson upstairs. I got to go on GG duty. So that's all I have. He's moving. Wonderful. See? Perfect timing. I'll do a tarot card reading later on. Deuces, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and blah, 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 blah. Deuces.